All right. Bungie's news article, This Week in Destiny, has just dropped, and it's detailing the exotic mission Rotator, giving us all those juicy details that we've been waiting for, the return of Presage and the other exotic mission rotators. I can't wait until the Whisper mission comes back. That's not this season, but that will, of course, be in future seasons. You're going to be able to craft these exotics. I don't even know what that would be like to be able to craft the Whisper of the Worm. That would be crazy. So let's jump into it, though. This Week in Destiny, August 10th, 2023. They give us a little introduction. They give us a recap of what happened last week, and then a quick recap or preview of what's going to happen this week. So the first part is they talk about Commander Zavala. The voice actor is going to be replaced. And now I already covered a video talking about this. Now, obviously, Lance Reddick has passed away. It's very sad, but they had to make some decisions on what they wanted to do progressing forward, and they chose to replace the voice actor. And so they're going to have a new voice actor, and it's going to be Keith David, and they are a legendary actor, and they feel honored to take on the role. And so let me know your thoughts about that down below. That's what Bungie chose to do. Now we're going to talk about the big juicy stuff, which is the exotic mission rotator is coming next season. We're just a few weeks away from this. It's actually pretty exciting. However, it's also a little bit of excessive recycled content to some degree, so it kind of depends. I want to see what your thoughts are in the comments, of course. With Season 22 right around the corner, we wanted to peel back the curtain on some new details about the exotic mission rotator. Let's start with their goals. A home for seasonal exotic missions after the year has passed, and a place where over time we can bring fan favorite exotic missions back from the past. Like I said, the Whisper mission was so good. 0 hour. Those missions are honestly some of the most memorable, engaging content in Destiny ever. Like, I personally put the raids at the most important content in the game, but they are up there. They are definitely up there. The Whisper mission is very close to the quality, size, scope, and impressiveness of a raid. A source for seasonal exotic mission weapons and their associated catalysts. So this is also important that weapons are available. The exotic weapons, like for example, Dead Messenger and the catalysts that go along with these exotics, need to be available to everyone, which I believe currently you can't get Dead Messenger, if I'm understanding that correctly, or maybe you can't get the catalyst. Next up, we have a new and consistent source of legacy seasonal rewards. So we have to support these goals, and so that we can continue to add content to this rotator in the future, we needed to create rules and modify how these activities and their rewards work. So now we're going to go through the details. Exotic weapons entering the playlist will become craftable. So imagine that. Imagine Outbreak Perfected being craftable, right? Each mission features a normal and legendary difficulty. And we have each mission features a pool of legacy seasonal rewards, armor, and craftable weapons that have a thematic overlap with their associated mission. Each mission features the same reward behavior. Got it. Mission dialogue and narrative move forward after each activity completion and reset after all dialogue sets have been played. Legacy triumphs cannot be progressed. All right, so here we go. Jumping into the first three that they're giving us with Season 22, we got Presage in here. Below is the list of exotic missions and their associated rewards that are available starting in Season 22. These missions will rotate weekly and continue throughout the Lightfall year and beyond. We will be adding exotic missions that launched during Lightfall seasons into rotation with the final shape, and you can expect more additions to follow. Oh, it's coming. Soon we'll be able to jump back in there. Presage, exotic weapon, the Dead Man's Tale, now craftable with a new trait pool. So keep that in mind. Not only will it be craftable, but it's going to have some new perks. And in the past, we've seen DMT be absolutely lethal inside PvP. Hopefully, it gets some good perks and makes it a little more potent, because right now, I mean, I don't see anyone really using DMT, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't want it to be too strong, because the DMT meta was kind of a scary one. Armor and weapons from the Season of the Chosen. Seasonal weapons, we had Nizrak's Whisper, Bump of the Night, Tears of Contrition, Hollow Denial, Firefright, and Without Remorse. Opulent weapons, Ostringer, Drang, Beloved, Callous Tool, Eidolon, Armor, Pursuant Armor set. So if you haven't already gotten those weapons, crafted those weapons, they'll be there and available for you. Requires ownership of Beyond Light or Season of the Chosen, so keep that in mind. Vox Obscura, the exotic weapon, is going to be Dead Messenger, now craftable with an additional trait, so keep that in mind. Dead Messenger might be pretty crazy with an additional trait and the ability to craft it. Armor and weapons from Season of the Risen. Seasonal weapons, Explosive Personality, Recurrent Impact, Under Skin, Sweet Sorrow, Thoughtless, and Peace of Mind. And you got the Tusked Allegiance armor set. Requires ownership of Witch Queen and Season of the Risen. Got it. So those two are coming back. And then we got the third one here, which is Seraph's Shield. Nothing too crazy. This was just in the game. Exotic weapon, Revision 0, still craftable. Armor and weapons from Season of the Seraph. Seasonal weapons, Fire and Forget, Tripwire Canary, Disparity, Path of Least Resistance, Judgment of Kelgroth, Retrofit Escapade, the Icarus Hand Cannon Shotgun Sniper SMG, and the Warmind's Avatar armor set. This requires ownership of the Witch Queen or Season of the Seraph. Got it. Each exotic mission that enters the rotator will feature the same reward behavior. Nice. Weapon crafting rewards. First completion of the mission on normal or legendary difficulty will reward the exotic deep sight associated with the mission. Extracting or dismantling this deep sight weapon will grant the pattern. So there you go. I think it would just be a 1-for-1. Maybe only have to get one deep sight. So there you go. On your first completion, each completion of the normal or legendary version of the exotic mission will award an intrinsic upgrade that can be used when crafting the exotic weapon. Got it? Each completion of the legendary version of the exotic mission will award a catalyst upgrade for the crafted exotic weapon. So you craft it, catalyst, got it. Armor and weapon rewards. The normal and legendary versions of the missions have separate weekly reward lockouts, weekly mission rewards, one guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not had its pattern unlocked, and one armor piece that has not already been obtained based on your current class. If all weapon patterns and armor have been obtained for the in-rotation mission, and a random world drop will be awarded. Got it. On every completion, you will receive an additional weapon from the mission's weapon pool. However, this weapon will have no knockout or guaranteed deep sight behavior. The weapon can roll with deep sight, but this would be on a random percentage chance. Along with the mission rewards, there's also a weekly challenge. A different weekly challenge. This weekly challenge has the same armor and weapon pool as the exotic mission, which is in rotation. The challenge rewards will be output at pinnacle power and will prioritize the rewards in the following order. One guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not had its pattern unlocked, which is really nice. That's very helpful to finish out those patterns. If weapon patterns have all been unlocked, the challenge will reward one piece of armor that has not been obtained based on your current class. Got it. If all weapon patterns and all the armor have been unlocked, the challenge will output a random weapon or armor piece. There you go. Additionally, the exotic mission gives bonus progress for the Xenology quest for Xur, 4 points for completing normal, and 7 for legendary. There you go. So that's going to be the exotic mission rotator coming back. Let me know if you're excited for that. Next up, we have Dev Insights Recap. This is an article that we've already fully covered. We read through everything. We broke down all the details, so make sure you go watch that video. It's on the channel right now. We're not going to break it down again because we've already done that. We've done an exhaustive breakdown as well. Age gating changes on all Bungie services. So what Bungie has to do is comply with some sort of global standard, some sort of global law that's been passed, and everyone that's in Bungie.net that has an account is going to have to re-log in and give your birthday and your country of origin. I'm not sure exactly what privacy standards were created or laws were passed, but everyone's going to have to do that, so just keep that in mind. You're going to have to give up your birthday and what country you live in on Bungie.net soon here. You're gonna be logged out. And then we have the PsyOps Battleground Moon is this week. This is what I have the gameplay in the background, and you can get the Void Rocket from that. Braytech Osprey. August 22nd is of course gonna be their showcase. They've been hyping this thing up. This thing had better deliver. I mean, the state of the game fell flat, so this thing had better just blow the community's mind. I hope it does. I hope Bungie delivers on that. And then we have good news for all PS Plus Extra and Premium subscribers. PlayStation Nation now is going to get the Witch Queen expansion for 6 months. If you're a PS Plus Extra or Premium, have access to the Witch Queen next time you log in. So have fun grinding that. One of the better expansions for the game, if you don't already have it, of course. And then we have the end of season reminder. Season Deep ends August 22nd. Players should make sure to claim all engrams and other rewards before the new season begins. Accept those bounties and make sure to save those bounties. Then we have known issues list here, movie of the week, artist of the week, and that's everything from this week's TWID. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. I know it feels a little bit dry, but they also did give us 2 other articles, the Dev Insights article and the Commanders of All article. So we've had quite a bit of news this week overall. And of course, we're delivering that news world's first here on YouTube each and every day. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, smash that like button, and click on the screen here to watch another video from this channel. I'll see you over in that video. Thanks for watching. Later.